Vibram is one of those brands that isn't necessarily fashion, but it's been quietly shaping fashion for decades. And unfortunately, it starts with a tragedy. In 1935, Italian mountaineer Vitali Brahmani lost six friends in the Alps, and inadequate footwear was cited as a factor. And that incident pushed him to invent a much more reliable climbing sole. So 2 years later, Vibram launched the Karamato, which was a rubber lug sole, a major shift away from leather soles that were being used at the time. And from that point on, Vibram became global shorthand for outsole quality. They were durable, they had technical capabilities and credibility, and they had traction. And that's why the yellow octagon logo that you see behind me ended up everywhere, from serious hiking boots to workwear classics. And now the cultural pivot. In the mid 2000s, Vibram did something really unusual at the time. It went consumer facing with a minimalist toe shoe called Five Fingers. And at its peak in 2011, the Five Fingers business was on pace for around $100 million in annual sales in North America. And that's a significant number with such a niche product. But you see, there's also a Prada connection. So Vibram's fashion credibility didn't come from Five Fingers at first. It came from being the premium technical outsole used by designers. So Prada's early 2000s Prada Sport era was part of how Vibram soles became embedded in modern menswear and high-end footwear. So where is Vibram in 2026? Well, it's still fundamentally a B2B materials powerhouse, but with a renewed fashion halo. And the Financial Times reports that in 2023, their revenues reached around €250 million, with Five Fingers representing 15%, and they believe that that will double by the end of 2026. So the story isn't about a weird shoe going viral. It's about how a component brand became cultural capital. Because in this world of over branding, their technical proof made them have status and became a status object. So as always, the lesson for the next generation of designers and brand builders, if you can own a credible piece of the infrastructure, materials, fabrication, construction, you can outlast trend cycles. I'm Jalil, and this is how fashion really works.